Black hair is a ticklish subject because I know some ladies out there, you guys wear the wigs and the weaves and the braids as a protective style. But I think what we want to no, we're not attacking. I think what we want to address is the fact that you need to be 100% comfortable and content with your natural hair. Now I know what you're thinking. Okay, you know what? You look like your hair is a little soft. You know, it activates with water. What people don't understand about mixed hair, curly hair, whatever you want to call it, is that it actually tangles twice as much as natural 4A, 4B, or 4C hair. It's the type of hair that literally needs moisture, 100%. I will look like Krusty the Clown's wife, okay? I'm serious. Like, this took washing, drying, conditioning. Then I had to let it air dry. Then I had to comb it out before it completely air dries. So, you know what? It's just crazy. Now, my sister and I, growing up, obviously we have two different types of hair, and I think a lot of people didn't believe is that she's 100% black and this is her natural hair. There's no added chemicals, there's no anything. This is her natural hair. And what we wanted to show people is that regardless of if you have 3A, B, or C, regardless of if your hair is tight curls, it does not matter. Once your hair is healthy and you have found the right product combination for your hair, it's gonna grow 100%. It's gonna get to this length. So forget the fact that you're not a mixed chick. Forget the fact that your mama didn't breed with a white man. It ain't relevant. Okay? It ain't relevant.
Or Asian, or South Asian, any of those things. Because, well, taking it a little bit towards, you know, the black side of things, like if you are 100% black, even though you're black, your hair can grow extra long, super long, fast. Even the texture of your hair, you don't have to have it straightened all the time. Being a black girl with my hair wasn't always long, and you can't really tell right now because of the fact that it's in one. If you can tell, then great. If you can't, then it's pretty long. It's actually down to here right now. It's not super long, like back, like yo. And you can't see the texture either because, well, that's just how far we are. Growing up, I feel like it's really sad if, you know, you don't feel comfortable enough with your own hair. When you're growing up, when you're older, it's whatever, right? But when I was a little girl, I specifically remember girls in my class bragging about their hair and how pretty it was. And the main thing I used to focus on was length, not like, let me know if you, like, you as a black girl, you as any girl, if you have hair problems for whatever reason, or growth problems for whatever reason, if you have experienced the same thing. But I used to pay attention to those girls and wonder, why is it that their hair is like that and my hair isn't growing as fast as their hair? But later on in my life, it's funny because once I started going onto websites like blackgirllonghair.com, recommended by my sister, and even looking at hair tutorials, paying attention to greenhousing. We'll leave a link in the description to a video that talks about that, but all of that stuff started coming my way, and I researched how to actually take care of my hair as 4C hair. And the moment I started treating my hair as in, like, for what it was, my hair was growing. It was always growing, but retaining length a lot better. People automatically assume that if your hair is long and you're dark skinned or you're black, you can't be full black, and that pissed me off. So I wanted to make this video. Okay, there is such thing as bad hair, but bad hair is not black hair or
unhealthy hair.
It's hair that doesn't retain length, and good hair is not a specific texture either. You can have coarse hair, soft hair, it's still good hair as long as it can retain length. I knew girls who had harder hair or more coarse hair than I did, whose hair was all the way down here. You know, like some African girls. That's because they're accustomed to dealing with their own hair. If you know you are wearing wigs and weaves to hide your natural hair,
that's damaging.
Stop it right now. Please stop it, because you need to empower the younger girls to love themselves. Forget you for a second. Like, you can say, hey, I paid for it, it's mine, great, awesome. But if you have a child, or let's say you're...
Can I interrupt you for a
Yeah,
second?
go ahead, interrupt.
If you look in that mirror when you take your wig off or your weave off and you can't stand the look for more than 10 seconds, you know you're hiding. And we're not doing this video in any way to diss anybody or put anybody down.
It's a public service announcement.
It's not. Okay, I'll tell you guys a story. When I was 21 years of age, I decided to dread my hair. Now, my sister can tell you, I'm very into the natural lifestyle. I embraced that whole Rastafarian community, Rastafarian movement, and I appreciated it because it was about self-love. It was about self-empowerment as a black woman for me at 21. Now, I remember my hair dreaded in a week's time. Like, your dreads grow from the bottom up. The roots would never lock because at the end of the day, my roots are a little bit softer. But I remember this one specific day. This yachty, this Jamaican yachty come on bus. And she was like, sweet girl, how come you mash up your nice, good hair?
Mash up.
Mash up with dreadlocks. Swear. You're about to tell me right now that this natural beauty, these natural
hairstyle
that went into this style by itself. I didn't have to use anything. You're trying to tell me that I ruined my hair, my natural curly hair, by doing this. And I looked at her and I said, you know what? I feel really sorry for you. If you can't understand that beauty comes from within, that beauty comes from how you carry yourself and conduct yourself as a person, and it does not matter what hairstyle you have, it does not matter how much makeup you have on, if you don't love yourself, there's no beauty that's gonna show at all. And I looked at her, she looked at me, and I had to get off the bus. I couldn't believe that somebody was so ignorant.
Were you at your stop? Huh? Were you at your stop?
No, I got up. I didn't I was no, you know what? Because I'm telling you, if I stayed on the bus and I continued to hear this woman talk about good hair, bad hair, I was gonna tell her some bad words and Jesus would not bless me. And you know what? I'm a Christian. I love my Lord. So I'm not gonna let anybody sin my soul.
And shout out to all the Muslims out there.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters in the faith. We started sleeping on satin pillowcases. We started moisturizing our hair before we washed it. We started using sulfate-free shampoos, just little techniques. And then we realized, wait a minute, all of the hair care products on the market now are trying to go onto this natural trend.
Yes.
Sulfate-free Tresemme, curly girl L'Oreal, you know what I mean? I think we should sue them. You know why, guys? I think we should sue them because they deceived us all these years just to make money off their products. I mean, come on, think about it. You're washing your hair with laundry detergent, basically, because if you compare the shampoos and your laundry soap that you wash your clothes with, it's the exact same damn thing.
Oh my God.
We're washing our hair with laundry detergent, and then we're taking conditioner with a bunch of silicones. The silicones just makes it feel slippery. It doesn't mean it's moisturized. It just makes it slip, right? Putting all that conditioner back into our hair.
Wow.
And then telling ourselves when we get out the shower, our hair is moisturized.
Yeah, we should sue them. I didn't even know that's what was happening.
At the end of the day, all I did was dry out my hair. Then you pretended to put moisture back in my hair by giving me something filled with cones. And then when my hair dries and it's still a big afro and I can't pass a comb through it, oh, I got bad hair. I want to curse my mama and my daddy because I got bad hair. It's not bad hair.